Somewhere right now, someone is about to ruin your entire afternoon, and they don't even know it. A comment, a tone of voice, a driver who cuts you off, and in less than a second, your whole nervous system hands them the keys. But some people never hand over the keys, not because they don't feel anything, but because they know something you don't. You felt it, the heat rising in your chest, the words you wish you hadn't said, the 3 hours you spent replaying a 5-second interaction long after it was over. We call it getting triggered. But almost nobody stops to ask the real question. Triggered by what exactly? Because it's never really the person. It's what happens in the half second after. Here's what's actually happening inside you before you can even think. Your amygdala, the brain's ancient alarm system, fires a threat signal. It's older than language, older than logic. For a split second, you're not a rational adult standing in a kitchen or a hallway. You're a nervous system reacting to a danger that isn't really there. Neuroscientists call it an amygdala hijack. It takes about half a second to happen, but the damage it leaves behind can last for days. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. The emotion itself was never the real problem. The problem is what you decide it means. Someone leaves your message on read, and your mind doesn't just register unanswered text. It writes a story. I don't matter. They're disrespecting me. And that story, that's where the anger actually lives. Not in the message, in the meaning you quietly attach to it. That's why two people can live through the exact same insult and walk away with two completely different nights. One spirals for hours, one simply shrugs and moves on. Same moment, different amount of ego on the line. So how do the calm ones do it? Not by suppressing anything, they create distance. A small, deliberate space between what happens and who they are. Here's how in 3 quiet moves. Move 1, name it. The instant you feel that spike, say it silently to yourself. This is irritation. This is my ego feeling threatened. Naming an emotion pulls it out of the reactive brain and into the observing one. It sounds small, it isn't. Move 2, ask who it belongs to. Is this actually about me, or is this about them? Most rudeness, most coldness, most outbursts are someone else's chaos spilling over. You didn't cause it, you just happened to be standing there. Move 3, choose your half second. You cannot stop the spike, no one can, but you can choose what happens in the half second right after it. And that half second, that tiny, almost invisible gap, is the entire difference between a reaction you regret and a response you're proud of. So the next time someone cuts you off, or snaps at you, or looks right through you, don't ask, how do I stay calm? Ask a better question. Whose emotion is actually in this room right now? Because more often than not, it was never yours to carry. The people who seem unbothered aren't cold. They're not numb. They've simply stopped renting out their peace to people who never even asked to live there. That's not indifference. That's freedom. And if something in you just shifted while hearing this, stay a while longer, because next time we go even deeper into the mind that nothing can shake.